Today's story will include a recipe for one of the most effective, tried and tested elephant repellents. Hello, it's James from the Global Portrait Project, where I'm painting 193 portraits of 193 subjects, each from a different country, with each person involved in their country in a positive environmental action. And today it's the turn of country number 55, Equatorial Guinea. The subject for my portrait for Equatorial Guinea is Regina Nchama Okenve, Conservator of the Monte Alen National Park and expert in elephant repellent. Equatorial Guinea is a country on the west coast of Central Africa. Formerly the colony of Spanish Guinea, its post-independence name refers to its location both near the equator and in the African region of Guinea. Equatorial Guinea consists of two parts. The mainland region is bordered by countries beginning with C and G. The insular region consists of the islands of Bioko and Annobon. An island nation beginning with S is located between Bioko and Annobon. 87% of Equatorial Guinea is covered in dense tropical rainforest with a rich biodiversity. The main environmental issues facing Equatorial Guinea include deforestation, biodiversity loss, and the impacts of climate change. These issues are exacerbated by factors like illegal poaching, bushmeat trade, and unsustainable logging practices. Finding Regina involved a 5-person chain. Since the exhibition in February, I've now recruited a few friends helping me find connections and contacts. Alia, with whom I work in Bristol, noticed on a Google search that the Bristol Zoological Society run projects in Equatorial Guinea. I contacted Fiona at the Bristol Zoo project, who put me on to Naomi, who then contacted Isabel, who works in the field in Equatorial Guinea with Regina. Regina Nchama Okenve has loved being in the forest since she was a child. She was fascinated by the similarities between humans and other primates and had a desire to study environmental sciences. This course at university was heavily oversubscribed, so Regina opted instead to study a degree in forest engineering. Her joy on graduation was rapidly exceeded by her delight in being assigned to a role involving conservation. Currently, Regina is working on 2 projects. The first role is working as community liaison, mitigating elephant foraging in the Monte Alen National Park. One of Regina's key activities is to make smelly elephant repellent, a smelly mixture first developed in Uganda, which is bottled and put onto fences to try and keep elephants away from the farms. Elephant crop foraging is a significant issue in Equatorial Guinea, causing tensions with farming communities living near the national parks, and in some cases leading to retaliatory killings of the critically endangered forest elephants. A key benefit of the smelly elephant repellent method is that it uses inexpensive, locally available ingredients, and it has been shown to be effective at keeping elephants away in some studies in East Africa. However, it is a labour-intensive process which has to be repeated every few weeks to keep the fences smelling strong. Recently, Regina led a training with community members from some of the villages where the Bristol Zoo project work, passing this knowledge on and ensuring that this method can be continued to be implemented in the long term by these communities without having to rely on external support. Here is Regina making smelly elephant repellent, which involves boiling large pans of water, heating up large amounts of chili, mixing it with elephant or cow dung, rotten eggs and other ingredients, then putting it all in a big plastic drum to ferment for 2 weeks before distributing into bottles on the fences. This is the project team building a smelly elephant repellent fence in one of the farms, and Regina checking some of the camera traps in the farms with fences. Here is a camera trap picture of an elephant behind one of the smelly elephant repellent fences. In Regina's second role, she is the curator of the Monte Alen National Park, and is constantly working to strengthen the sustainable management of the forest. This involves integrated land use, improving the livelihood in local communities, and preserving the biodiversity in the boundaries of the park. Regina states that the impact of these projects has been and continues to be positive, because apart from trying to improve the coexistence between man and wildlife, they also involve the local population, both adjacent to the park and outside it. Regina strongly advocates that women are key to conservation, and her message to women is, "Your voice and passion are essential to the future of our planet. Conservation needs diversity of ideas and perspectives, and you have a critical role to play. Remember that many women have made significant contributions in this field, and you can be a part of that story. Environmental conservation is a collective effort, and you can make a difference. Go ahead and get involved. The world needs your ideas, your energy, and your determination to build a sustainable and equitable future for all." If you'd like to find out more about Regina, elephant repellent, and the work of the Bristol Zoo project, I've put some links in the description below. Final words from Regina are, "Let's take care of nature because we are part of it." There is more information about this painting and how to get involved with the Global Portrait project on the website and Instagram page, and the links are in the description below. Next time, I'm hoping to show you some striking images from Eritrea.